Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome. So this is the Health, Wellness, and Positivity class that we started in the summer of, the summer of 2020. We started this class. And we just started making the YouTubes out of them a couple of months ago, so you can access some of the information there. That way I don't have to repeat. Although I will repeat sometimes along the line. I will repeat different things that come up that need to be repeated. So, so welcome. And last week last week I was on vacation actually, but 2 weeks prior to that, I told you I was going to go over a little bit of something that I think is like imperative for everybody, especially during this time. And I know for some of you, you already have the book and it may be very repetitive, but repetition is our cure, as you remember. So as I told you, this book, and I hope you all have it by now, Breathing Free by Teresa Hale, and I don't know if you can see that very well, but I just want to go over a little bit of what I do every day, how I do it, okay? So, this does go also on podcast, so they won't be able to see, but I'll try to describe it as much as possible. So what you want to do is we want to build up the amount of time that the body can stay empty. And the best thing to do is to do this with a notebook and chart yourself, okay? And I would really recommend that because you want the ability to stay empty of air to increase as you progress. And the more you practice this, the better you'll get, just like anything else in the world, right? And this, they wrote this book. It was addressed for all kinds of disease, but it says the revolutionary 5-day program to heal asthma, emphysema, bronchitis, and other respiratory ailments. But if you get the book, and I hope you have it already, you will see that a lot of diseases are healed from working with this breath connection. So for those of you who are doing it, I know some of my wonderful friends and clients out there are already doing this. I am a health, wellness, and positivity coach, and so you can call me for a 15-minute free consultation, and then, if you want to work with me, I'm happy to do that. But at any rate, what I do every morning is I do this method, okay? So what we do is you just relax your body. So let's see if we could do that together. Just try to relax and just breathe normally with your mouth closed, which is really the best way to breathe. And just relax your body, relax your breath. So then just take a nice gentle inhalation and then take a nice gentle exhalation. Keep your mouth closed and pinch your nose. And then I want you to keep the breath out of the body as long as you're comfortable. You don't want to be like this when you finish that emptying of the air. You want to be able to just come back to the regular breathing comfortably. So we take an inhalation, exhalation, pinch the nose. Now you want to do this with a stopwatch. So you might have your iPad nearby or your cell phone nearby or a timer, whatever it is that you use, or just keep an eye on your watch and write down how many seconds. Now, many people when they start can only do that for 10 seconds, 12 seconds. When I started doing it, I could only do 12 seconds. I was, but as you practice this, you will be able to do more. Now, what I want you to do after you do that, you go back to what's called hunger breathing. In other words, you don't want to breathe deeply after that. You want to make sure that when you've done this, that you're not huffing and puffing. So after that, you want to do what we call shallow breathing. So what is shallow breathing? It's just keeping, again, the breath out of the body for as long as possible in between breaths. But this time you're not pinching your nose. but you're just doing it comfortably. Now what I like to do, and that's for like at least 2 minutes, then you go to regular breathing, and then you do it again. So you do your pinching nose again, and you want to do that at least 5 times. So, so it's the exhalation, pinch the nose, and then go into shallow breathing, where you're breathing less, but you know, you're not pinching the nose. So in other words, you want the exhalation to be longer than the inhalation for at least 2 minutes, okay? I hope that's clear. We'll do questions and answers after we stop the recording. So that's what you're working towards, the pinching of the nose, keep the breath out of the body, shallow breathing for 2 minutes, then regular breathing for 1 minute, then do the breath connection exercise with the pinching of the nose again, shallow breathing, regular breathing, and again, you do that for 5 times. So altogether, this exercise takes, I don't know, anywhere, probably around 20 minutes, but it's very, very important. Many people recommend to do that at least 2 to 3 times a day if you can. That's pretty challenging, but at least if you do it at least once a day, we're on the road. And your health will improve, and you will see as you do this, you'll gradually be able to lengthen the amount of time that your body can stay empty. Now, there's a lot of recommendations in this book, the Buteyko method, that I really would like you to read the book and go over all the things that they recommend, because illness shows up in the breath. And so you do want to address this. Now they say ideally a really healthy body should be able to stay empty for at least 60 seconds. So that's going to take probably quite a while to build up, but you're at pretty good health when you can go anywhere from 25 to 35 seconds. You're in fairly good health. You know, it increases as you go along. But the more you practice it, the better you're going to get, and your health will improve exponentially. So please, 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 I recommend that you get this book, that you do this program, that you work it like your life depends upon it, because quite honestly, it does. Your health does show up in your breath. So Moshe is going to turn off the recording. We can open up for any questions you might